Welcome to the video of Vort. Torah tells us that Shevet Levi had the task of carrying the kalim of the Mikdash, of the Mishkan, while it was in transport. And the Shevet Levi was split up into three groups. You had the Gershon group, the Merari group, and the Kahas group. Gershon and Merari had the advantage of being able to transport the kalim using wagons. However, Kahas had the task of carrying everything on their shoulders. Bakatef Yisa'u, says the Torah. And the Gemara tells us that this phrase, Bakatef Yisa'u, actually intimates two specific avodas of the Levium. Bakatef is the task of carrying the kalim, and Yisa'u is the task of song, of shira, that the Levium were required to do in order to create a joyful experience in the Mishkan. But perhaps one can suggest that these are not two separate avodas, but really they are two avodas that inform on one another. That is to say, you have to whistle while you work. Bakatef Yisa'u says that the avoda is bakatef. It is a burden on our shoulders. It's hard. But Yisa'u, even as the burden is hard and it's on our shoulders, nevertheless, we must whistle while we work. It has to be a joyful experience. And this, the Torah enjoins the Levium to do and model for Klal Yisrael in all of our avodah. And then perhaps there is one final way of looking at this. It is not two avodas separate from one another. It is not even two avodas that inform on one another. But rather, it is one avodah. And the one avoda is Yisa'u, to sing, to be joyful. But the Torah tells us, Bakatef Yisa'u, that how should you do the avoda of song, of joy, of pleasantness? Bakatef. We have to treat it with the same awe and reverence and seriousness of purpose that we give the classical avoda that the Levium do. And the classical avoda that all Jewish people are engaged in, which we look at with awe and reverence, that for sure is the case. But when it comes to joy, when it comes to song, when it comes to the Yisa'u part of Judaism, that too must be taken with great awe and reverence, because it too is an avoda. It too, perhaps, is the avoda. May HaKadosh Baruch Hu bless us that we are given the opportunity to model the Levium in our avoda, to have serious avoda and to do the avoda of song, to do the avoda with song, and then finally to do our song with the awe and reverence that we give the avoda. Good Shabbos.